What is up, best ones worldwide? It's your boy DBTV here, back with a brand new video. And the reason why I am making this My League video is because my Brooklyn Nets are one of Jimmy Butler's top 3 teams to go to be traded. So, according to Adrian Woj, he tweeted, Minnesota's Jimmy Butler has 3 preferred destinations for a trade. League sources tell ESPN the Brooklyn Nets, Los Angeles Clippers, and New York Knicks. Those 3 teams have max cap space to sign Butler as a free agent in July. So, what we are going to do is, we are going to do a scenario where the Brooklyn Nets actually get Jimmy Butler in a trade before the 2018-2019 season. So, according to Brooklyn Net trade rumors, we have Spencer Dinwiddie and DeMarre Carroll. Those are the top 2 guys right now that are rumored to be traded before the beginning of the NBA season. Also, they were rumored last season to be traded. But the reason why I say that this trade scenario can work for the Minnesota Timberwolves is because they get a better starting point guard in Spencer Dinwiddie, who was actually one of the runnies for Most Improved Player. Plus, they get a solid player in DeMarre Carroll, who can definitely be a great starter for the team, or he could be a decent bench player. Also, I can see the Nets getting rid of 2 future second-round picks for this trade because the Minnesota Timberwolves are trading an all-star caliber Jimmy Butler. The reason why there's not going to be more value, like Minnesota fans are probably wondering why D'Angelo Russell won't be in this trade, is simply because Jimmy Butler is demanding a trade. And when a player demands a trade, their value goes down in the NBA. Just like Kawhi Leonard. All they had to trade for Kawhi Leonard was DeMar DeRozan and Podol. So basically, the reason why I say I can see this happening is because the Minnesota Timberwolves, they get 2 decent players, plus they're getting 2 future second-round draft picks. So, you know what? We're gonna pull the trigger here. Okay, so now, guys, we're going to go to our front office. This is what the team's looking like. We have D'Angelo Russell, Napier. Shooting guards, we have a bunch of shooting guards. Jimmy Butler, Allen Crabbe, Caris LeVert, Joe Harris. Then we also have a small forward, Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, who will be playing the power forward position for this team. Musa, and then we have this other guy, I cannot pronounce his name. Power forward, we got Kenneth Faried, we have Alan Williams and Jared Dudley. And at center, Jared Allen and Ed Davis. Okay, guys, so this is what we have for the coaching lineup. We have D'Angelo Russell, point guard, Jimmy Butler, shooting guard, Allen Crabbe, Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, Jared Allen. Then for our bench, we have Kenneth Faried, Ed Davis, Caris LeVert, Napier, and Joe Harris. And then we have Alan Williams, Jared Dudley, and Musa for the bench. But I really think that this team actually, I think, can make the 8th seed in the playoffs. But now we're going to sim to the trade deadline and just see where, this team goes. Alright, so let's get it. Okay, so the reason why, guys, I say that this trade scenario makes a lot of sense for this team. The main reason why I say that this works is because the Brooklyn Nets, the thing that they're lacking is 2 things. Defense and rebounding. Which I think rebounding this season will be no problem at all because we just signed Ed Davis, plus we have Jared Allen developing, and I believe that these 2 will grab boards. Plus we have Kenneth Faried, who is just a rebounding monster. Hopefully we get that Denver Nugget Faried, but reason why I think that the Brooklyn Nets could pull the trigger on this Jimmy Butler trade is because we have Napier backing up D'Angelo Russell. So it doesn't make sense to keep Dinwiddie around, even though Dinwiddie is better than Napier. And some people could say, he did do better than D'Angelo Russell, but I think that the Brooklyn Nets, we need defense, and I think Jimmy Butler could bring that defense, and it's also going to benefit D'Angelo Russell. We did see in the regular season that Dinwiddie and Russ, they didn't really connect when they both were on the court at the same time. Both great players, but didn't really go far. But I see we're getting some wins, we're getting some losses. Looks like we are 50-50 right now. Right now, we are 22-22. We're about a 500 team. So far, we are looking better than we did last season so far. But we're going to see where we are at the trade deadline. See if we have to make any moves. I do think that we could get a seed in the playoffs. If not, we're going to be very short coming up close. But we're really not doing that bad. We're beating the Knicks. We're beating the Celtics, Bulls. So this team with Jimmy Butler, like defensively, I can tell that this is, you know, making a difference right now. The All-Star captains, now it's time to pick a team. Do you wish to simulate? I could care less. Okay, so now we're almost at the trade deadline right now. I want to see where we are in the standings and stats. Alright, so now we're going to go to our, right now, standings. We're 29-27. Let's see. So right now, I can see Toronto's in first, Boston's in second, third, fourth, fifth. So right now, Brooklyn's sixth. That's not even that bad. That's a huge improvement. And I think that this is pretty good so far. In the West, of course, the Warriors are going to be first. Minnesota, look at that. Minnesota's up there. They're actually looking a lot better now with Dinwiddie and DeMar Carroll. They might be benefiting Wiggins and this is not bad. LeBron James's team. LeBron is 22. That's not gonna happen. That's 2K being a little delusional there. But alright, so now we're gonna look at our player stats right now from the trade deadline. Jimmy Butler is balling right now. 21.4 points per game. 4.4 assists. Not bad at all. Field goal, 46.8%. That's not even that bad. 3-point wise, he could get a little better, but it's not even that bad. But right here, guys, we have he's not even doing that bad. Like, he's still averaging pretty good numbers for this Brooklyn Nets team. Like, I actually like this acquirement. And D'Angelo Russell right now, he has 18.7 points per game. Also 7.9 assists per game. So it's actually looking pretty good. D'Angelo Russell is doing a lot better this season with Jimmy Butler than last season. So this is a good sign. Rondé's putting up decent numbers. Allen Crabbe. Karis LeVert, he's doing alright. Jared Allen, I see he's putting up a little bit more points. Rebounding wise went up too. Blocks went up, so that's a good sign. Fareed, he's definitely helping us in rebounding. And Ed Davis, that's the reason why we acquired these guys. Joe Harris, like, this team's really not doing that bad. So I think we're not going to make any moves at all. We're going to see how far this team can really go and see how far we make it in the playoffs. So let's simulate some playoffs. We are 41-41. Okay, so we have Steph Curry as MVP. I don't think that's going to happen. Luka Doncic, Rookie of the Year. That's possible. Dennis Schroeder, a six-man. Defensive Player of the Year, Anthony Davis. Buddy Hield, Most Improved. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year. Of course, when you have an overrated-ass team, that's what's going to happen. So, all first, Karl Anthony Towns from the Timberwolves made it. All second, I don't really see no Brooklyn Nets here. All third, Victor Oladipo, not bad. Devin Booker, Blake Griffin, okay. All defensive first, I don't really see... Oh, there we go, Jimmy Butler, Brooklyn Nets, all second. See, that can make a huge difference, guys, for this team. All rookie first. We're not going to have really anybody there, but the Brooklyn Nets, we made the A seed, I called it. Alright, so now we're going against the Toronto Raptors, dude, and this team we did beat in Game 7 before, when we had our crazy team. But we're gonna see if we can actually win this. Because, you know, Toronto, they like to choke, but they're going against a very and we got swept by the Toronto Raptors. So now let's just simulate the playoffs and just see. And the Celtics lost to the Bulls. Okay, I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay. It's a lot slower. I'm not going to be surprised if the Warriors win this. Toronto versus Warriors, and Warriors got the championship points. Yeah, guys, so this is what could happen if the Minnesota Timberwolves do this trade to the Brooklyn Nets. We can get Jimmy Butler, which means we can get a lot better defensively, which means that this team, we can be balanced all around, and that could be something serious. Even though, do I think we're going to go far if we get Jimmy Butler? Absolutely not the first year. But a seed is very possible, especially with an all-star caliber player like Jimmy Butler who can put up points and play defense. So this is pretty interesting. Do I think that Toronto would sweep us? No, I think Brooklyn would win at least 1 or 2 games. But it's interesting to see that this team is 41-41 with Jimmy Butler compared to last season, only winning, I think, 27 games it was, 27 or 28 games. But it's pretty impressive, though, to see. I hope, Sean Marks, you pull the trigger on this and we get Jimmy Butler and we make a run and see where this team can go. Because I think Jimmy Butler is a perfect caliber player for this team. Brooklyn, we go hard.